Our Friend is really intense, sir. I mean, and it's based on a story in Esquire where you play the husband who's losing his wife to cancer. She's been diagnosed terminally, and Jason Segel plays a friend that comes in to try and help in a very difficult spot in a situation. Beautiful movie, sir. Why did you want to make it? Why'd you want to do it?
You know, I like the story. I like the people involved that are making the movie. Yeah, it's just a movie about people showing up for one another when it's really hard. It sort of reaffirms the great and sometimes forgotten value of friendship, and I like that message. You know, this guy Jason Segel's character, it's a true story. These are all real people, and I don't really know them, but you know, based on what people say about them and what was the research the writer did, I feel like I do. And Segel's character's got his life is empty, and my life is in crisis, and he drops everything and he shows up for me, and so it's sort of it supported that old adage that you know, if you need a friend, be a friend. And I thought, like, that's a pretty good message.
You shot it in Fairhope, Alabama, where the real story, that's where the real story took place too, right?
Yeah.
Huh. That is just really. I mean, man, you do some deep, intense movies. I mean, this is. Is it a choice that you do this, Casey? I mean,
they won't let me do comedies. You've
tried and they just won't let you do it, huh? I mean, they just as much as you try.
You're not funny. You want to be in a comedy, you're going to have to be funny. I don't know. I like some of these. Yeah, I'm drawn to these to dramas, I guess. But they're not the movies I watch. You know, when I'm sitting at home, I'm putting on World War Z and you know, Moneyball and
tapping out.
Yeah.
And then The World to Come, you produced this as well. Takes place in the 19th century in the northeast of our country. And I'll give you the floor on why you wanted to produce this and what people should check out February 12th in theaters and then on digital on March 2nd.
You know, I did a movie called The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford, and the guy who wrote that book became a friend of mine. It was based on a book, and Ron Hansen, and I asked him, you got anything other stories you want to tell? And he sent me two, and one was about this Cuban baseball player in the 60s, and I'd been to Cuba when I was a kid, and I loved baseball. I thought this was perfect, and then I read the second one, and it was about two women on a farm in the 19th century who fall in love, and I had never been a woman on a farm in the 19th century. I didn't know a lot about it, but it was a really moving story, and I just loved it, and I said, okay, let's do that one, and he and Jim Shepard, another writer, they wrote the script together, and it took about 6 years or something. And you know, I don't know why I always pick movies, but it's usually just if I read it and it I love it. You know, either I think it's funny or it's exciting or it's moving or something. And so that one we went and got Catherine Waterston and Vanessa Kirby, two great actors, and they star in it, and it's a beautiful little movie.
You and Christopher Abbott as well. Again, it's called The World to Come, and everybody should check it out on February 12th, digitally on March 2nd. And Our Friend is available now in select theaters and on demand. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.